Hello there! I'm excited to be at your school today and to kick off Kids Heart Challenge with the American Heart Association. I get to help you and your school become heart heroes by helping keep your heart healthy, helping kids with sick hearts, and helping your school. Are you ready to see what Kids Heart Challenge is all about this year? I can't hear you. Are you ready? I have a great team of heart heroes this year. You'll be able to meet them more in depth later, but I want to introduce them to you now as well. Each of these heroes are going to be on the envelope you're getting from your school today. The envelope looks like this. I challenge each one of you to go home, look at the envelope, choose your favorite heart hero, and ask your family to choose theirs as well. My name is Agent KHC, and I'm here to help you rock Kids Heart Challenge this year. I want to talk about a team you can be part of. All you have to do to be part of the team is to be like Kai, Dash, or Sam and make choices that make your heart stronger. The other way you can be part of our team is to help kids like Finn. You may remember Finn. He's been part of our team for a few years now. Some people have special hearts that need special attention, like Finn. You might know someone as well. Someone who's had a heart attack, a stroke. The American Heart Association helps those people with funds for research and medicine. Now let's hear more about Finn's story.
My name is Kelly, and I have two boys, Mason and Finn, and I have a husband named Michael, and we live in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Finn's story began when I was 19 weeks pregnant with him. When we went for a routine ultrasound, the doctor knew that something was wrong when he looked at his heart and saw that there weren't any chambers and there were abnormal connections. So that immediately became a concern, and that's when the journey began. Finn is 5 years old, and he has had 17 procedures, including 2 open heart surgeries. He had the first 10 of those within the first year of his life. Finn is so energetic. Finn loves to do so many things, especially now that his heart is feeling a lot better. Finn loves to climb, he loves to jump, and he especially loves playing with his brother. Anything outside, that's where Finn is going to be. Life for Finn and our family would be so different if the American Heart Association didn't exist. To be perfectly honest, I don't know if Finn would exist without them. I can't see Finn even getting past birth without the support of the instrumental research through the American Heart Association. And without that research, he truly wouldn't be able to advance and have all of these new technologies and new medicines, which mean less time in the hospital, less medicine that he has to have, and more time at home with friends and family and just being a normal kid. Kids Heart Challenge may look a little different this year, but we are so excited to kick it off. Kids Heart Challenge is a great way for the kids to learn all about the American Heart Association, all about how research is helping kids like Finn. They get to do so many different activities, whether virtually or in person, that are really going to educate them about learning to take care of their heart, while also helping them to learn to teach their families how to take care of their heart. It's also going to give them amazing opportunities to raise necessary funds that will help kids like Finn and many people all over the country to help finally find a cure for heart disease.
Thank you for being a heart hero for kids like me.
Did you know when you're part of the Heart Hero team, you can help raise money for Kids Heart Challenge? When teammates raise donations for Kids Heart Challenge, they're helping find cures and medicines for kids like Finn. So, I'll bet you're wondering how you can be a teammate and help kids like Finn and earn our Heart Heroes. Am I right? Well, today, remember that envelope I told you was going home? I want you to make sure to look it over at your house. It explains everything about our Kids Heart Challenge program. You can raise donations in cash or check and put them in your envelope and return it to your coach at the end of your Kids Heart Challenge. You can also go online. That website is on the, you guessed it, envelope. But the coolest way to raise money to help kids with sick hearts is by using our app, Kids Heart Challenge. All you have to do to get our free app is search Kids Heart Challenge in your app store. Once it's downloaded, you can send out text messages, emails, and have an adult post to their social media in order to ask for donations. It's very easy. Another reason you'll want to download the app is all of the cool decoding and games, as well as the challenge components with each Heart Hero that you can earn. Remember, it's called Kids Heart Challenge. Can you say it with me on 3? 1, 2, 3. Kids Heart Challenge. All right. So now you know how cool this app is. What was it called again? That's right, Kids Heart Challenge app. You can start asking for life-saving donations from friends and family. Who could you ask for a donation? Do you have an aunt? What about your grandparents? Does anyone have a family friend or a neighbor? You can ask all of them to join your team by donating. Then you're not only helping kids with heart disease when you raise funds, you're also able to earn my Heart Heroes. I can't believe we have so many Heart Heroes that you can earn. Speaking of earning these heroes, do you know what you get just for registering and for taking the Heart Healthy Challenge online? A KHC band that has special codes on it. Coach, do you have tons of those? That is awesome. And you're going to give them out starting tomorrow to the students who register online or via the app? Now, what was that app name again? That's right, Kids Heart Challenge. All right. So if you can raise $10 online, do you know what you get? You get the KHC band, Sam, and my buddy Dash. That's right. All you have to do is raise $10 online and you get all of those things. Who has someone in mind they can ask about donating $10? Guess what? If you raise $40 online or on the app, you get all of those things, the KHC band, Sam, my buddy Dash, and Kai. Who has someone in mind they can ask to donate $40? Or 4 people they can ask to donate $10. Super easy, right? Coach, are you ready to start handing these out tomorrow? Do you think you have enough? Cowabunga, Kai! Can you show us all of this year's thank you gifts? So I need to see. Dance in place if you are going to download the Kids Heart Challenge app. Wow, that's a lot of you. When you do, you will also be asked to take a personal pledge for a happy and healthy heart. Be kind, move more, choose water, and then get started on Finn's missions. We want 100% of all students to take the challenge. Give me a thumbs up if you are going to take the Be Kind challenge. What about Move More? Who is taking Choose Water? Finn and I have been secretly working together to help you be a heart hero by completing the missions, which include learning hands-only CPR, sharing on social media, fun heart facts games, and more. Every time you complete a mission, you'll earn a bonus badge on your webpage. How many missions can you complete this evening? Hold up your fingers. I want to see how many you think you can complete. Wow, that is a lot of missions being completed tonight. Wait, what's that? I just got word some of our Heart Heroes are in trouble in their school. And there are kids just like you on the Heart Hero team who are trying to crack the codes to help them out. Let's see what's going on at Hartsville Elementary. Do you think you'll be able to crack the code before these teammates help save the heroes? Here we go! Sorry for the interruption, but I'm afraid you'll have to drop whatever it is you're doing. Someone has captured 6 new Heart Hero trainees. We've traced their location to a hidden cave, a hideout underneath the school. Your mission is to sneak into the hideout and find a way to free them from the energy force field. I can get you inside, but once you get there, you will only have help from our friends that are watching today. I can't help.
Understood.
Are you ready to help us free the Heart Heroes from the energy force field? During the mission, the trainees will be asking for your help. I believe these 6 Heart Heroes are being held because their message is so important in the fight against heart disease. I've uploaded the Kids Heart Challenge app to each of your devices so you can learn about them on the way to the hideout. Good luck, team! Meet Iker, a natural leader. Be a leader. Journey, so kind to others.
Be kind.
Dash, a high-energy dancing dynamo.
Move more.
Sam, the martial arts expert and sworn enemy of tobacco.
No tobacco or vaping.
Kai, the swimming, surfing champion of water.
Choose water.
And Tay, who, along with Scout, is always looking to lend a helping hand.
Help others.
Cheer up, gang. If I know Agent KHC, he'll be sending help any second.
But whoever comes for us will get a nasty shock if they step on the wrong floor tile. That wouldn't be very kind to let that happen.
Right, boy. It's up to us to help them. We'll need all of you to help us, too.
Our rescuers won't be able to hear us.
We'll have to find some other way to guide them. Maybe if we each move in the right order, they'll know which tile to step on.
Great idea, Dash. But first, we'll have to tell them to wait. As soon as help arrives, we all need to hold up our hands and tell them to stop. Everyone out there, we need your help too. Get ready to hold up your hands like this and say stop.
Someone's coming.
Quick, everyone out there and in here, hold up your hands and tell them to stop.
There they are, just like Agent KHC told us.
It looks like they're trying to tell us something.
I think it's obvious that they're holding their hands up to tell us to stop.
You're right. And my gear is picking up some strong electric currents. I think this floor is electrified.
Good job, everyone. They got the message. Now we have to show them the way.
We'll gesture to each other to show them which color tiles are safe to step on. Journey, why don't you start us off?
Madison, look. They're trying to tell us something else. According to the app, each one of the Heart Heroes has a strength. They're trying to use those to communicate with us.
Journey's message is be kind. It sure was kind of them to warn us.
Now she's pointing at Iker. Iker wants people to lead by example.
That's Dash. He encourages everyone to move more. I like his style.
I sure hope they understand what you're telling them. Well, it looks like they're using the Kids Heart Challenge app to figure it out.
Jackson, can you figure out what they're trying to tell us?
Well, if the app says Iker leads and Dash moves and Journey is kind, my best guess is that Iker is offering to lead our movements to be kind to us.
They were using their strengths to communicate with us. Let's let them know we understand.
Kai was right. They used the Kids Heart Challenge app to find our strengths and decode our message. We need to get them to walk to a blue tile. Everybody, touch the top of your head to make them look at Kai's hair.
What do you think, Jackson?
Unless I'm mistaken, I think one of us needs to stand on a blue tile.
I'll do it. Here goes.
My turn.
Now someone needs to stand on a red tile. Everyone, pat your right leg so they'll know Dash means his red shoe.
Dash really wants us to look at his right shoe, the red one. So now I think one of us needs to stand on a red tile while Olivia stays on the blue tile.
I trust your instincts.
It's working. Scout, when he calls you, I need you to go to Sam, okay? First, I need everyone to make 2 O's with your hands. Then look through them. That way they'll know we mean green when they look at Sam's mask. Okay, Sam?
Here, boy.
Guess I need to find a green tile.
They need to stand where they are until the floor shuts off. Everyone, let's give them a thumbs up to let them know it's okay.
I think it's okay. Look. A timer? What happens when the timer gets to 0?
I don't know, and I don't want to find out.
Is there a way to shut off the power?
Not that I can see.
There has to be a way.
Guys, look over here. What is it, Madison?
There are a bunch of levers over here. They all have different pictures above them.
There are 10 of them. How do we know which one's to pull?
This is the tricky part. My dad works with energy force fields at the Hartsville Zoo. They'll have to find the right levers and pull them at the exact same time.
Before the timer goes off. Let's do what we can to show them.
It looks like Tay, Sam, and Kai are trying to tell us some things.
According to the Kids Heart Challenge app, Kai is always encouraging people to choose water. Here's a lever with a picture of one of those reusable water bottles.
Sam says no tobacco. Here's a picture of the no smoking sign you see posted in buildings.
Tay's message is to help others, but I don't see a picture like that above any of the levers.
Is there a picture of a dog? Tay is holding Scout.
I guess it has to be this one.
I think that means we need to pull all 3 levers at the same time for this to work.
Okay, everybody, get ready.
We need all of you to count with us.
5, 4,
Steady.
3, 2, 1.
Well done, team. You handled that drill with flying colors.
Drill?
Precisely. I always believed you and these new heart heroes could work well together, but I had to test you to be certain. With recruits like you in the world, heart disease doesn't stand a chance. Now we need to get back to Hartsville to finish our training.
But how will we fight heart disease on our own?
You won't have to.
We'll help you out whenever you need us.
From what I just saw, you're all ready to continue the fight against heart disease.
You see, the ability to fight heart disease was in each one of you all along. We'll keep fighting heart disease in Hartsville, and you keep fighting it here. Deal?
Deal.
Thanks for your help today, too. The Kids Heart Challenge app makes it easy and fun to help others. Get permission to sign up and download the app to do your part to defeat heart disease and earn your own set of heart heroes to take home. People with special hearts are counting on us, and you're well on your way to becoming true heart heroes. Wow, what a fun time that was following our friends saving our heroes. So, who is going to go home tonight and register on the KHC app? You can start asking for life-saving donations from friends and family. If you're going to, once I count to 3, shout me. 1, 2, 3. Awesome! I can't wait to see how you do this year. Remember, Agent KHC is always watching. Now that you have all the top secret information, I'm going to turn it over to your teacher, and they are going to share all your school's special information and this year's school incentives.